Yeah, hi. Welcome to a sunny day in the Dandenong Ranges in Monbulk, just out of Melbourne. We're about an hour and a bit out of Melbourne, CDB, BD. And this is a double form of Sparmannia africana, also known as the African hemp. And it's not closely related to marijuana, but it does have some uses and traditional uses. So if you do a Google on African hemp or Sparmannia africana, you'll find it's actually been quite a useful plant in history. Native to South Africa and Madagascar, the normal species that you generally would see in the wild is just Sparmannia africana. This double form is Flore Plena, so Sparmannia africana Flore Plena, one that we've been growing many years now. Makes a large shrub. I mean, there's a stock plant here in a bigger pot that's probably 3 meters high, nearly behind me, and they can get I think 3 to 6 meters, maybe 2 or 4 meters wide on an older plant. Big bushy plants, and they cut back well too, so in a landscape situation you can keep them far more contained as required, or if you've got the space and the inclination, you can let them get much bigger, and you'll get a lot of flowers. The other thing is the foliage is very large. The foliage on plant at home is much larger than these ones in containers, probably 20 to 22 centimeters long, and clusters of white flowers with red and yellow stamens. I suppose that's something that you need to note. The stamens are quite interesting. And the interesting thing about the stamens on these, they're quite unique. So when you touch them, it causes a rapid movement called haptonasty. So and that helps in pollination, and is quite unique to this and some other plants in the natural world. So an interesting curiosity. Beyond the beautiful foliage. They make wonderful foliage. We've just right in the middle of winter here. We've had, just outside the shade house here, we've had close to -5 this year a few times. So the plants have taken a beating. A lot of evergreens taken a beating this time of year, but this has done quite well. I don't know what the temperature has been down to in the shade house, but obviously not -5, but they are quite able to withstand cold climates. It's also being grown as an indoor plant in other countries. Probably can't remember it ever being grown as an indoor plant here, and I don't know why, because it makes wonderful lush foliage. And obviously if you're growing it inside an igloo in protected conditions, it'll be much lusher in certain times of the year when the weather, like we've had these horrific frosts. It will still survive that, but it will absolutely thrive and strive for get much bigger foliage and much more exciting foliage in the spring and summer months with adequate water. They are relatively drought tolerant, so you don't have to overwater them. But a really interesting family. They're one of the mallows or Malvaceae. They tend to grow in the open woodlands in South Africa and Madagascar. Really nice plants, and worth a try if you're looking for something different that you don't see around very much. The flowers are very beautiful. The single flowers of the straight species are a little bit more simple, but the foliage is identical, but the scale of the flowers is about exactly the same. So you've got two forms there. They're all on our online shop, your minor rare plants. You can find my information site on Facebook and Instagram. There's about 17,200 blogs as of today. So plenty of information for a whole range of cool temperate plants. So don't be shy to go on our sites, have a look at the information that we provide, and look at the range of plants in our range. Cheers.